Tubers, it's Monday and time for another installment of Watch with Kristin. Today we're tackling more viewer questions than ever before, dishing the dirt on brothers and sisters, Jericho, and much more. But first, let's get started with a little hot gossip. Our favorite Upper East Siders of Gossip Girl returned to the tube April 21st, and while a bit of time will have passed, it hasn't been enough for Blair and Nate to reconcile. In fact, word is Nate will have his eye on a new girl who may have something in common with Julia Roberts' Pretty Woman character. Yeah, big mistake. Huge. Meanwhile, gossip boss Josh Schwartz gives us this juicy tease. Can you give me one tease about Gossip Girl, what we can expect when it comes back?
Everybody thinks that the reason Serena left was because she had that, tryst with Nate. But maybe there was another reason, and maybe that reason will reveal itself in the next 5 episodes, starting on Monday, April 21st on the CW.
Is it a baby? Dun dun dun.
No.
All right, kids, on to your viewer cues.
Hey, Kristin, Brothers and Sisters is my favorite show. Anyone know what's coming up?
While one of the Walker boys will be wedded by the end of the season, the romantic forecast for another character isn't looking so good. One of the ladies will reignite with an old flame, only to have it snuffed out by cruel circumstance.
Kristin, the Riches is back.
Will Minnie's driver's pregnancy be written in?
Most likely, no. At least not in the episodes we're about to see. Miss Driver and her co-star Eddie Izzard have this to say about what's to come.
The second season is really about lies destroying the family and then being pulled apart, and ambition, but individual ambition. Dahlia's individual ambition, Wayne's individual ambition, that as these people sort of are starting to explore their power and who they are away from the family, it has a really destructive effect on the kind of cohesiveness of that family unit.
We're heading off in somewhat different directions, and we're driving very hard to get those directions, and it's something that's going to break at some point.
Different version of the truth. We always agreed on what the lie was, but now we can't agree on what the truth is. How good is that?
Kristin, can you tell me what happened to Moonlight?
It's coming back and taking a turn toward tabloid dirt. A hard-driving editor takes over Beth's BuzzWire and turns it into a scandal-loving blog of all things. Right around the time that the paparazzi start digging into Mick's mysterious background, threatening, of course, to expose his bloody secret.
Hey, Kristin, got any Bones info?
When the show returns for its 2 final episodes, the trial of Brennan's dad will be in progress. The Squints are called to testify, and Bones and Booth will find themselves on opposing teams. And one particularly lovable witness gets thrown in the clinker for talking back too testy to the judge.
Hi, Kristin, any scoop on Lost?
By the time you see this, I'll be in Hawaii hanging out on set with the cast. Pinch me! So stand by for much more Lost goodies a little closer to when the show returns, April 24th. All right, Tuberinos, thank you so much for hanging out today. And don't forget, if you've got viewer questions of your own, you can email me at tvdiva@eonline.com. See you next week.
Watch with Kristin!